And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for Monday night's episode of DC's Stargirl. Tuesday's episode. My bad. Tuesday's episode of Stargirl, Season 2, Episode 2. Now, when we last saw Stargirl, she pretty much got the biggest shock of her life. Knowing that she has to go to summer school, which probably is like the one weakness a teen superhero will have to hear in her entire young life. Summer school. Because, everybody gets to have fun. It's summer. Especially if you're a superhero, you're going to be going fighting crime, doing what you want, and have, be with your teammates, and then you got to go to summer school. That's got to be a bummer on poor Stargirl herself. So, poor Courtney. She's gonna have a rough time. Anyway, so before all that happened, she got into a little fight at the end of the first episode with a girl who came out of nowhere claiming to be the daughter of Green Lantern, Scott Allen. Now, Scott Allen in the JSL was a Green Lantern, and apparently she had the power ring. She was looking for the Barity. Now, we all know that the Barity is what gives the Green Lantern's ring its energy and its power source. Is basically like if you're holding the Infinity Stone in your hand, the Barity is like the gauntlet, kind of. Without that thing does not work. So they have a little scraffle. We just find out she just got kicked out of a foster place because she's a little too old, and they send her off on her own merry way, which is kind of weird that they send a little teen girl by herself. But I guess she grew out of the system, so there's that. Anyway, she ends up finding the ring from a letter that her father left her. With has like a little box. She opened, there was a letter in there, and then it was like a toy card that had her brother's name on it. So she's looking for her brother. So there's gonna be that thing there. So she had the ring. She put it on and it started to glow. So it basically chose her to become the next Green Lantern. So it was actually really, really cool seeing the fact that we got a Green Lantern in the Arrowverse. And yes, I know we want John Diggle to be Green Lantern after the teases, after this and that. But you know what? We got to start slow. And if we're going to get this girl as the new Green Lantern for the Arrowverse, I'm all for it. Because honestly, I just want to see Green Lantern. Green Lantern is like my second favorite DC character behind Batman. So, yeah, I put Superman third. I always liked the Green Lantern characters. For me, personally, I'm a John Stewart guy, more than Hal Jordan. I know, but I grew up watching the Justice League cartoon. John Stewart was always my favorite Green Lantern. He still is to this day, so seeing Green Lantern is going to be cool, especially with the cool effects that they could do with that, so. And then, of course, we got to see the return of Cynthia. She returns as well, and of course, she brought a new friend, which is that evil Eclipse character. I'm not too familiar with the character, but all I know is that he's inside like a little gem or diamond thing, and he's communicating with her, and so she's getting ready to ramp up her plan. So who knows what's gonna happen with there. And then of course she got into a big fight with her stepmother, or the mother who was supposed to be her mother. She got wiped out easily. She's gone now. So what Cynthia's gonna do now, no idea. But I do hope, as the show progresses, when we see Cynthia and she's doing her own thing, I hope she doesn't eventually turn good, because we can tell that the little diamond thing is controlling the demon inside it, is controlling her. I hope when they destroy him or get rid of him or whatever, she doesn't go, oh, thank you guys, let's be friends now. I want her to continue being a bad guy moving forward, season 3, 4, if we go that far. But and we also got introduced today, or yesterday's episode, to the Shade, the last Injustice team member left standing. The Shade shows up. He's acting all fancy and chip perio, kind of like London style, old school version. And he's there. He meets Pat. Pat looks at him, and they probably look at each other. So they probably know each other, because I remember Pat was Stripe C. And then he was there when the Shade and the team was attacking the JSL. and you know they just pretended like they don't know each other. So that was interesting. Apparently, he's looking for the ancient artifacts of Abracadabra. I would assume he's looking for his wand because he went into Courtney's mother's law form, I guess, and asked her, "Oh, how much is that? Those artifacts? I'll love to take them. I'm a fan of, you know, magic stuff. You know, I'll take it off your hands." So he's looking for something. I would assume it's gonna be either he's looking for the wand or he's looking for the eclipse person. That's my only two guesses I have for why he's so interested in those magical artifacts. Remember, Abracadabra, he was a villain there. He got killed by Icicle. His son got killed by Icicle as well. So, because remember, if he was alive, his son probably would have taken over and would have been the new Abracadabra bad guy version. But he passed away in the show as well. But now we just got to see what does the Shade want. You know, his power is basically, I guess he has like a stick. I know from the cartoon. I don't know too much about his actual origin, but I know from the cartoon he had that stick, his walking cane, and he can make black clouds everywhere to make himself disappear and reappear and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool, I guess. So we'll see how it is. The guy who played him so far, not bad. But we're gonna have to wait to see what happens moving forward. But I am glad to see that we got a Green Lantern, and we got to see Courtney be jealous of her, because she's kind of like, oh yeah, my father's an actual JSL member, while yours is not. So, you know, Courtney felt a little jealous there. She first didn't trust her, then she did at the end. So hopefully they become friends and they can trust each other and work together to become the JSO. But only time will tell. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Stay tuned for more, and thank you very much, and have a good day.